Here with the professor.
That's me.
Michael Fox. What's good, Mike?
What's happening? What's the other one? What's the other one you love?
Man, boy.
Yeah.
What's up? Fresh off unanimous decision victory against Kendo Castaneda
Yeah.
in a robbery against Sergey Boyachuk.
Yeah.
I know you back, November 22nd?
Yeah, November 22nd.
How you feeling?
November 22nd, man. I'm feeling good, man. I just appreciative of the activity. You know, the 2 years, I sat out, making up a lost time. And we just keeping things moving. And, man, I got to give credit to Jetta Promotions for, helping me get back in motion.
Is this going to be a stay busy, stay active fight? Or are we looking for another march towards a world ranking and a world title?
It's too early to tell right now. It's September. I know Tony and Kristen got another date this month on the 20th. They probably, try to focus on getting that one done, and then we'll really start talking about what's next after that fight. So September 20th, I'll call Tony on the 21st.
All right, so you're in another division. You're looking real brolic, huh?
Oh man, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, talk about the preparation now as opposed to at 47, where you had to cut a lot of weight. Now, are you looking to put muscle on?
Yeah, definitely looking to put muscle on. Like I said, I'm be a strong boxer, a little less weight to cut. That's the one. Honestly, that's probably the one thing missing out of my fight game. I don't punch Saul, but it goes without saying I'm not a knockout puncher. But I mean, we're building. I'm in the gym. I'm in the lab as much as I can, especially with the time in between camps. Do a little bit of weight training. We just doing that to definitely make improve, add to the skills. Just add to the skills. We're adding a little horsepower, but I doubt I go on a surge of knockouts. If I do, they're gonna try and take my shit to the lab. I'll pass. It don't matter. But,
you definitely, Vada definitely showing up.
They're like, whoa, nigga had 5 knockouts. Now you on the 10th fight knockout streak. Yeah, they gonna show up.
Give me the overall progression and the development of Mike Fox. Right. So you were looked at as straight boxer, mid to long range fighter. Last couple fights, I've been seeing you kind of fight in the trenches. Is that something that we can look forward to, or is that situational case by case basis?
I mean, it's a case by case basis. It's whatever's open. Whatever's open. I mean, the biggest progression in these last few years hasn't even been that necessarily physical. I'm always working on stuff, always learning, always improving. But it was more of a mindset thing, just in the sense of. I promised myself, whenever I got back to action, I'm gonna trust myself. The moves I make, I trust the team I put together. I put a team together at 18. I put a team together and I trusted them. But now I'm at a point now where I trust my own instincts too. You know what I'm saying? I trust my own instincts. I know what to do in these situations. I've been a pro for 11 years. I know what to do in these situations. So now it's more of a collaborative effort, especially when me and my father really get to gelling. I mean, I'm firing shit off before he does. I was just thinking that, you know what I mean? Or sometimes if I'm really on it, he'd be like, Joe, how the fuck do you do that? You know what I'm saying? And that's more mental than anything. And that's where the progression is now.
What's the biggest difference between Mike Fox, the prospect, Mike Fox, the contender?
Man, just experience mainly. The biggest thing is experience. But I had to realize, I had to learn how to lean into that experience. Dog, you they told you what to do, but you had to get it done. And you can pat yourself on the back for that. You know what I'm saying? I had to get it done in those moments where I got it done. I had to get it done. I feel like in the moments where in my loss and things like that, somewhere controversial, somewhere I felt like, man, I should have took the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mike Fox always has the wheel. That's not necessarily an excuse. That's a fault of mine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going with whatever move or whatever happens. I'm going with it so I can sleep at night.
I like that. All right, next week, Crawford, Canelo.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
I would like to see Bud pull it off. The thing about it is, I think the only disadvantage Bud really has is the weight. I think he has all the skills and attributes that are required to beat a guy like Canelo Alvarez. Canelo's kind of flat-footed. You've seen the fights with Bivol and Laura and even School, who didn't do much, but you see that movement irritates
Canelo.
You know what I'm saying? When dudes that know how to control the range and stuff like that, he didn't look like the world beater. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers that sat in front of him, them dudes that sat in front of him, we see what he did with him. You know what I mean? But guys like Bivol, who was bigger, but he bouncing in and out. Laura, motherfucking landing counter lefts, and he's circling out, and that shit was fucking with Canelo. Floyd, you know, it probably killed Canelo that Floyd was always only an inch away.
Yep.
Just a little step back, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, God damn, I feel like I missed by a mile.
That's crazy because he didn't use no movement.
Right.
He stood in the pocket on it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, Triple G was. You said G? Triple G?
No. I said Floyd didn't use no movement.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He was always where he needed to be in the ring. He was always where he needed to be in the ring. I'm in there to land, then I'm just right here. In there to land, but now I'm right here. It was a bad motherfucker, Joe. Like that's what we never gotta understand. Floyd was a bad motherfucker. But the movement, having good feet under you, helps against Canelo. I mean, Caleb Plant banked a lot of rounds in the early fights when he was boxing and he was moving. Canelo don't like moving. Bud still has good feet under him. The only thing we got to see is when Canelo lands the first big punch, how Bud takes it. That's when we're really going to find out what kind of night we're going to have.
What does your heart tell you?
My heart tells me, well, maybe that's my brain. My brain tells me this weight class for a reason. My heart, I want it. Who don't like an underdog story, Slim? Who don't? Who don't like to see motherfuckers go beat the odds like that? I love it. I mean, they're both of them. Two of my favorite fighters. But Bud, I remember when I wasn't even pro yet. My father was like, yo, it's this dude. His name's Terence Crawford. He switch hit. He be switching stands and shit. Y'all gotta check him out. I think he fighting on this undercard. I don't know who undercard it was on. I'm talking like before the Ricky Burns fight.
You talking about with the individuals?
Huh?
You talking about with the Plats, the individual?
No, not the Plats. He had the haircut by this time, or he might have still had the hair a couple times. But he's like the undercards, and you know they talking good about him, but like. Yeah, my father called on so early. You got to challenge this dude named Terence Crawford, and we've been watching him since. Out before Ricky Burns, before Gamboa, we was checking him out. And then Ricky Burns, that was his moment. Then the fight with Gamboa was fight of the year, and he's been on that tear ever since.
Final prediction, or you need to see the weigh-in?
I might need to see.
I need to see the weigh-in.
I need to see the weigh-in. It's just some things I need to see. I need to see like everybody, like all these goddamn body language experts all of a sudden that come out. Oh, look, he shook. He this. He that. This motherfucker got shot in the back of the head, bro, and drove himself to the hospital, bro. This dude's not scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the part of the brain that would make him scared. Probably lost that piece when he got shot. That's so funny, but like in real talk, that nigga wired different, bro. Respectfully, he's wired different.